Alright, hello everybody. This is Inferno 9501 and or Giraffe. Bringing you more Let's Play Super Metroid. Last time we were playing, we defeated well, that's not all we did. We had a big game session. We killed Ridley. Well, we didn't kill Ridley. We scared Ridley off. He took the baby Metroid. Jesus, mate. I'm all over the place. Ridley took the baby Metroid from the space colony, Sarah's space colony. We followed him down to the planet Zebes. We did things. We killed the Chorizo, got bombs. We killed the Spore Spawn, got super missiles. That's what they're called. It's fun was had by all. God. Now we got the high jump boots in Norfair, and we're off to kill Kraid in Kraid's lair, or Kraid's hideout, or whatever the hell it's called. It's called Kraid in Zero Mission in Metroid 1. I've seen it called Kraid's hideout and Kraid's lair in this game by other people, because it doesn't give you obviously doesn't give you new area messages. That'd be a cool thing. They had that in the original cut of Metroid Prime. Or not the original cut, the PAL version there was a dude that would narrate every time you got into an area, or a new area. He'd be like, Talon Overworld or some shit like that. I'm not sure if it made it into all of the areas, but I know it made it into at least the Impact Crater and I think Talon Overworld. That's a game I really should get back to finishing, because I never finished that. I put out 20 parts on my old channel and never finished it, because I suck. And that's a fun game. I'll do that at some point. I just have to fix my recording setup so that my mic can be closer to me, because I have to back up to use the Wii remote on my current setup, because I have a desk and that's where I'm gaming. Yeah, hopefully background noise audio is a lot better this time. I'm working on what the hell to do about all this stuff, because I don't like my computer overheating, my laptop heating up that much, but it gets real hot when it's recording HD footage, even if it is only 720p. God, I'm sucking. So for this episode I turned down the fans because I recorded some test stuff and my levels were all over the place. And honestly, I'm probably going to end up going back to my old method of recording audio and just have... That was an easy Kraid fight. That was a really easy Kraid fight. That was one of my cleanest runs ever, I think. But my old method was just have Audacity and sync everything up, and so I can use background noise killer thing. But with Game Capture HD, which came with my Elgato, I can't do that, which sucks, because my audio is all over the place. There's probably going to be fan noise, because I have a Wii U, which is virtually silent. My laptop, which is a lot louder. Even the fans are turned down pretty low. And then... Not currently. I've had to turn off the fan that stays in my room usually, because it's bloody hot. It's California, it's the summer. It's not hot, but it's also not exactly cool, per se. We're getting in the 80s, mid-80s currently, so not that bad. I don't like heat. I like it very, very cold, no matter what. I prefer the cold a lot compared to the heat. Fucking, you little shit, come back. Jesus. Alright, we have the Varia suit now. Cool. Yeah, I bombed that way too early. Let's open you up and go deal with your fucking frog friends. People keep telling me these are called, or not people keep telling me, but I keep hearing these called Hornodes. Motherfucker, Hornodes are in Fusion. They look nothing like these, and they don't suck your energy out. So I'm not sure if that's like an X Parasite issue where they don't suck energy, but and they changed color a lot. I don't know, man. This is all new shit. Though I guess if these are called core nodes, then they were called that before Fusion came out. So I guess Super Metroid is in the right here. I am going back. I find it amusing that this is an area that's just like 5 rooms and 2 items and a boss. Well, 3 if you count the Varia suit. But like there's no nothing in there. It's just a few rooms that end up leading you to Kraid. God, I can't think. Oh my god. I was meant to go in the door up top side, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Ooh. So yeah, this is the same day as my last recording. I just took a break and did things, and then I'm now back to doing the Metroid recording because it's fun. And last time I went through this area, I nearly died because I kept jumping in the wrong lava pocket. Because there's a lava pocket. It's the 3rd one in, and that has a missile tank in it. So I went into the first lava pocket and bombed around, went into the 2nd lava pocket and bombed around, and then I went into the 3rd one, and I was very close to dead by the end. Also, had issues in lower... Where the fuck? Okay. There we go. Fucking... Get the fucking missile, motherfucker. I also had issues in lower Norfair where there's a room that fills up with lava real fast, and I missed an item right before that, so instead of going all the way back, because it was a missile tank, so I had literally every other item in the game by that point, but there was a missile tank back before that room, so I just dove through the lava and came out the other side perfectly fine, because I had the gravity suit by that point, obviously, because lower Norfair requires the gravity suit. Well, it doesn't require a gravity suit to get in, it's preferred, because the gravity suit lets you swim through the lava. And I've always wanted to get really good at like sequence breaking on this game and on Prime games. I'm pretty good at it in Zero Mission. When I do a Zero Mission run, there's a lot of things I do out of order, and I forget that I'm doing them out of order. Like I get super missiles real early. I get the Varia suit. I get the high jump right after the ice beam, I guess it is. Yeah, you do the ice beam, then you do the high jump, then you go and grab the Varia. Metroid Zero Mission, though, is one of those games where the devs wanted you to sequence break it. Which is cool. Motherfucking Fire Gamer. Motherfucker. But like, it's the same in Super Metroid. I forget how I'm supposed to really be doing the game. I don't know when the hell you're meant to get power bombs. I mean, I guess I do know if I think about it, because you're supposed to get them in the red shafts. You're supposed to go this way, aren't you? I don't remember. I think you go one of the 2 ways. What's this way? Oh no, this is the that tunnel. Shit, how the fuck do I go? Because that's a wave door. Well, it's from the other side, you have to open it. And there's a Foon, I guess. That's what they're called. The Foons in the walls. That one was opening his mouth and not spitting anything. That's lovely. Not sure if that's a glitch or if that's intended. Oh, right, because you go down here, there's the shaft, and there's the refill place over there, and it's all good. So yeah, you go in here, this way around. Ah, I know where I am now. I know where I'm going. Norfair gets me turned around the first go around every time, no matter what. When I first go through Norfair, always ends. Well, it doesn't end badly, but I'm always very confused the whole time. And down there is Lower Norfair. We're not going to Lower Norfair yet. We are, I guess, in Upper Norfair. All right, yeah, I definitely know where I'm going. Fuck you, asshole. Yeah, up here and around the bend. So yeah, I still have half a bottle of Gatorade from this morning. Meant to get a Coke, didn't. Fuck it. Need to take the dog on a walk in a bit, because I usually wait till it's cooled off, because my dog is She's pretty old. She's a Jack Russell Terrier mixed with, we think, a poodle. We're not really sure. We got her from the pound. She was like 7. Real skittish dog. Not the most intelligent dog either, but very, very good dog. I like her. Name's Abby. I've probably talked about this on some other video. Probably talked about this on the one other video I have of, well, of the 3 videos on our channel as of this recording. Well, I'm in all 3. Fuck. We have 3 videos and 3 people, and only 2 of those people have been on video. Well, no, that's not true. We did do a recording session of all 3 of us, but audio quality was trashy, and there was lots of banging in the background, and we ended up taking half an hour. The interviews we have up currently, we took half an hour for each of those, and really didn't answer any questions. For the most part, it was a lot of driving for the first 2, because we were playing Burnout. I was playing Burnout, and Fox was playing Peggle, so there was just a lot of kind of silent, no questions being asked. And then on Zebras, we played Burnout again, or she played Burnout, and me and Fox talked a lot about ourselves and Zebra and shit, and got a nice big conversation going, but most of it wasn't about Zebra, so we cut that one as well. I might release them some point. I don't know. They're still in the archive. No, I deleted them, right, because I needed the space, and because the audio was trashy anyway. Yeah, I'm very serious about audio quality as well. I worked for like 3-4 years as an audio engineer at a local theater company. Not so much audio engineer, I ran sound. I hooked up sound and I ran it. I guess you could call that audio engineer. I don't know fuck about it. I'm just touchy about my sound quality, cause goddamn, no one else cared too much besides the stage manager. So director didn't give a fuck. Director didn't notice half the time. Director had bad ears. Tech director noticed usually. Stage manager noticed almost as quickly as I noticed, sometimes more quickly. But no one else really noticed. It was kind of amusing. Left that company. Great people. Just very good friends with them. Have been since I was like 4, because it started as a school theater company that I was in for their first year at my school. They'd done other schools, but I was their first year at my school. I was in there. We did our own show we wrote ourselves. It was like, it kind of sucked. It was a combination of Annie and like a bunch of fairy tales and like this setting that there are fairy tale people telling the stories. So basically, we didn't have to get much of a set. So we just kind of sat around in a circle and each took turns telling stories. Jesus, I can't talk. All right. Right, so it's at this point that I usually... I'll get back to that, what I was talking about in a minute. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I go. At this point I usually... fucking shoot him. At this point I'm meant to go get the ice beam, because I have speed booster now, so I can get the ice beam. And then I'll go back and kill Crocomire. Yeah. I think you're meant to find another way. I'm not sure how the hell I don't know how the fuck you're meant to get to Crocomire without the wave beam. I don't know how that's supposed to happen. I've never done that. Well, no, I probably have once. My first playthrough. That was years ago, and I don't remember how the hell... Yeah, I got this game when I was in 6th grade, and I beat it then. I haven't played it according to the rules since I figured out that I could, since I learned to wall jump real good, or even semi-good, and kill things, not kill things, and grab the... Oh, it might be down there. Oh, right, yeah, because you bomb down here, that's why these are obvious, and then that's the other alternate route to Lower Norfair, because I think there's an item down there. Yeah, that's an alt route into Lower Norfair's little area there. Right, so you go down there. Okay, cool. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fuck it. Just screw that. Run, jump. Oh god. So yeah, I was an actor with them. Started in 3rd grade. God fucking damn you and your. All right, we're gonna do this. There we go. That wasn't that hard either. Started in 3rd grade as an actor. I played Daddy Warbucks and also played a rhinoceros, and that was interesting. And we did a bunch of other shows. Finally stopped when I was in 5th grade. I was 10 and 11. We finally stopped doing made-up shows where we wrote it ourselves. During production, we did a fucking show called Dear Edwina that I've never seen or heard of anywhere else, and that's a fun show. They do it most every summer. It's not that fun, but you know, their choice, man. Then we did a show called Star Mites, which is possibly the greatest show ever. It's like super cheesy 80s superhero sci-fi sort of thing. It's great. I love it. Gonna kill this fuck. But and I went along doing the shows for a while, and at some point we did Star Mites again, and they needed someone to work sound, and what we needed to be able to play like sound effects for the big super villain weapon during songs, because it's a musical. So they needed someone to be able to run sound like that by running to be able to run 2 tracks at the same time. And so I figured out a way to do that on the computer using a program called QLab, and that was fun. And so I became their go-to sound person, and eventually they stopped really seeming to care and just fucking shine spark for no apparent reason. And professionally didn't work, but so I decided to just be like, nah, fuck this, and I left. Basically, they just, I don't mean to badmouth them, probably am gonna end up sounding like that, but they just stopped giving me, like, talking to me, giving me information I needed, or giving me the music I needed until a couple days before the show, and it didn't work, so I left. But it was fun while it lasted. Still would absolutely be down to go again if they would organize better, because that was another one of their issues. My mom worked as stage manager with them as well, and organization was it could be a lot better. It could be a lot worse, but it could have been so much better, and that was another issue I had with them. But it's still great people. Still love them. Not going to drop any names. I don't think anyone from the company is going to be listening to my Let's Play channel, because most of them are not very tech-savvy people, and most of them, they live up in the mountains, so not much internet. At least the people who I've talked about, not really I haven't really talked bad. I kind of have talked bad. Fucking Crocomire. Shut the hell up. This is a boss battle. It's a different boss battle, and I like it. I have before been forced back against the other wall by Crocomire because I was out of missiles and he refused to spit his little balls so that I could get missiles, which sucks. I essentially got killed by Crocomire because I got forced back. Alright, fuck this. I am entirely out of missiles now. Fucking, you are entire. There we go, motherfucker. You're dead. Hella dead. I could do my usual here. Let's have a go with that, actually. Fuck me. That was the stupidest shit I think I've done in a while. Alright. Now, jump and... Wall jump! Wall jump! I'm not dying! Shit, I nearly died to that. Shit, I'm gonna die on the way back. Oh, fuck me. Just jump, just keep jumping. Oh, I didn't lose. God damn it. I am not the smartest giraffe in the bunch. But yeah, that's why I'm picky about sound quality. Visual quality, I'm also picky about because I have a laptop here with a super high DPI. It's general term high DPI. Actual term, or specific to this computer term, is Retina because I have a Mac. I love Macs. Don't give me shit about this in the comments. I use PCs too. I don't care what you use. I don't really. Just let everyone have their own damn choices, man. Right, you're supposed to get power bombs before this. I mean, I get power bombs right here, up there. I gesture with my head, do the nod thing. But yeah, visual quality, like on YouTube and when I'm watching movies on my laptop, God damn. Or when I'm playing games, audio quality or visual quality, almost always super fuzzy, just because 1080p does not scale well to 1800p. For those of you who don't understand resolutions or don't understand the basic terminology there, 1920 by 1080 is basic HD. It's also kind of shitty because it's 16 by 9, but I'm not going to get into that fucking screen ratio debate. I love 16 by 10. The world does not. So, fuck it. But basic HD is 1920 by 1080. My laptop is 2880 by 1800. Fucking why? I do that always. I go to hit select to deselect whatever I have, and I hit start somehow. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So yeah, assets, anything, most HD things are about half the size of my screen, or half the resolution of my display. That's my laptop display. I have a standard 1080p desktop display. One of 1440, don't feel like paying extra for a graphics card that can handle gaming at 1440p. Which, I mean, I prefer to play at max settings in everything, because I really like seeing all those effects. Like, I have GTA 4, I haven't gotten around to playing it because my only Windows machine to game with, well, my only Windows machines, I have a desktop still, which I used to record on, don't anymore because it can't deal it with HD. It was built in 2000, we bought it in 2008 for my birthday. It was my first computer. For anyone who understands computer terminology, it's got a first gen Core 2 Duo chip. Fuck me, why the fuck did I do that? Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go up. Actually, I didn't even mean to crouch at all. And then I accidentally crouched at the last second. But my computer, and then it has 2 gigs of RAM, and it has a NVIDIA 9400 GT Custom Edition. Which, if you don't understand computer terminology, that's pretty shit by modern standards. Fuck, I'm going to die in here. I'm gonna die in here. But yeah, so I'm putting together specs for a new rig to play games on. Oh my god, if I don't get it this time, I'm gonna have to call it or I'm gonna die. Nope. Oh, well, I didn't go that far that time. But, so yeah, I'm putting together a new rig. I'll game on that. Record games on that. Have fun with games on that. Play Civ for you guys. All in max resolution and shit. Civ is fun as hell. I love Civ. But I don't play it on that high difficulty rating either. I tend to play it on like 2 or 3, or occasionally 4. I'm not that good at it. I'm very good at the military strategy. Which is why I'll probably also play this little game that I love called Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, which most of you have probably never heard of. It's a RTS based off the Age of Empires 2 engine, and it's Star Wars themed, obviously, based on the name, or judging by the name. Funnest game I had as a kid. It was my only real PC game, because everything else my parents were things my parents bought me when I was young, like fucking Reader Rabbit goes to fucking camp or some shit. I don't know. That was sweet. Nice. All right, I need a recharge. Goddamn. And that game's real fun. Also very moddable. So I'll probably be playing. Most of it's just graphical mods though, like change a unit, make it look better, and make it look like something that actually be there, or something to acknowledge that Episode 3 happened. Not exactly. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Not so much a fan of the prequel trilogy. Like, fuck off, man. I loved it when I was a kid. I watched it again, and the battle scenes are gorgeous. Alright, that's some bullshit right there. That right there, that was some serious bullshit. What the alright. Are y'all just dropping from the ceiling now, or what? Yeah, so that's my personal thoughts on Star Wars prequel trilogy. The action scenes are great. The pod race sequence was pretty great, if I remember it properly. Anakin as a kid sucks. Anakin as a teenager sucks. Anakin as an old, like, Episode 3 Anakin sucks. Episode 4 Anakin is awesome because that's Darth Vader. I've been going a reasonable amount of time. Let's see where else I can go, though. Where the hell do I go next? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Well, I could go on an item fetch. Or, this is going to be a really short Let's Play. If I do half-hour parts, which I am going to do. I like half-hour parts. Because I hate the 10-hour bullshit limit. If I could, and I probably will end up doing this for some shorter Let's Plays, like Zero Mission, I can do that game in under an hour. I know I can. Firstly, my save file keeps getting wiped off that game, which is bullshit. I'll plug it in one day and everything's gone. It's all blank. And I have to go back in and do some things again. I've gotten that game in an hour and 27 seconds. And I know, not know for a fact, but I know that I personally, in my heart, I know I can do that in under an hour. So that's going to be a very short Let's Play. However, that wasn't 100%, and I skipped quite a few items that would have made it easier. Which actually fucked me at the end, because that's why it took me so long to kill the final boss, was because I kept having to wait for... I was being so careful because I didn't have as much health as I was used to. Skipped most of the power bomb tanks, as I do when I'm doing a speed run. And so it's going to be a real short Let's Play. What I was saying is I'll probably just record it all as one big segment and then cut it up. Or just upload it as one. Just steal the upload internet for a while and upload it all as one big part. That would be fun. Yeah. I'll do that as soon as I can record Game Boy games on my DS. Because I'm gonna buy a new DS, because my current DS, not 3DS, is fried in the DS slot, and I need that for some Pokemon games and to play Game Boy games, because I don't have an SP. I have a pair of Game Boy Advances, original grade, and I guess I could, if I so chose, because I can't play a Game Boy game on a GameCube controller, especially Zero Mission, because the stick does not work. But what I'm saying is, fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you and everything you stand for. What I'm saying is, let's get the X-ray scope. Let's not get the X-ray scope. Fuck. What the? Alright, controls. Jesus. I need to stop playing soon, but I cannot play accurately wall jump in Zero Mission with a control stick. I'm very, very good at Zero Mission. I always say I'm very good at games. I'm good. I feel I'm good. I'm probably not good next to your world time speedrun record, or your MLG Pro Halo. Fun fact: I recorded 2 Let's Play episodes of Halo Reach. Those may or may not come out because I wasn't feeling it at all. I wanted a game that I could play quickly and easily. And what the? Oh, I thought this part that I'm jumping in was a wall, and I was like, what the hell? Oh, lucky freezing that. But I was looking for something quick and easy to play, and that wasn't like gonna take up a bunch of episodes like Metroid Prime would. And I was looking at Xbox games fuck me in particular, because I wanted something that had a standard controller, and I didn't have many games for the Wii U at that point, because I still haven't beaten Pikmin 2 or 3, and I still haven't beaten the Mario game that came with this fucking new Super Mario Bros. U. I also got new Super Luigi Bros. U in the box, because I got that special edition. Got Mario Kart 8. Might do some online races. That I'm pretty good at Mario Kart, seeing as my childhood. When I got my GameCube, my first game was Mario Party 4, which was a solid game, and I love playing that. Then I got Mario Party 5 somewhere along the line, but I also got Mario Sunshine, and somewhere in there I got Mario Kart Double Dash. It was at my elementary school had an auction fundraiser thing. Things I didn't realize till later. There was some serious money at my elementary school. Like, did not realize because it wasn't on my mind. I just didn't really notice. But there was some serious money. And so there was this auction. And my parents went to the auction to see if there was anything interesting. I think that was the year we got... Not sure if we got... No, because usually the only thing my parents would bid on is every class they would make an art project, and then they'd auction it off, and my parents would put in a couple bids for that, I think. But I was at the school run, their childcare, I don't know what the hell to call it, like their daycare, except it was night. Basically they just rented out a couple rooms adjacent to the auction place and set up a GameCube and Mario Kart in there, and we had board games, and we had a lot of, everyone was told to bring stuff, so I brought Stratego and Battleship, fucking games I never play anymore, but I loved as a kid. Got a Christmas present one year, was a book of coupons that my dad printed out with such things as 1 free game of Stratego, shit like that. Oh, God damn it. But I saw Mario Kart Double Dash there, and it was the most fun I had. So I bought that game. I'm very, very good at Mario Kart. Very good. And I had Mario Kart DS, was the first game I got on my DS. Lost that when I was on a trip to Yosemite with my school in 7th grade. There was this girl I had a crush on. That's not the important part, though. I lent her my Game Boy, or my DS. We were playing, we were playing DS games across the bus. There was like 6 of us, or however many the maximum was. I think it was 6, maybe it was 8. We were just playing Mario Kart and doing PictoChat across the bus, because we got a big tour bus for it, and we got a ton of people playing. And then afterwards, this girl comes up to me. I have a bit of a crush on her. She tells me, or she asked me if she can borrow the game, and I'm like, sure. Just make sure you give it back and all. I never got it back. She left the school after that year, and we talked occasionally, and so I was like, yo, what happened to my game there? And she's like, oh, totally forgot. I'll mail it to you, because we don't ever see each other anymore, because, like, shit. Never got that. So I'm planning on buying myself a new copy of that game sometime because it was a really fun game, Mario Kart DS. Graphics were shite. Spent a lot of time as a kid. I had a neighbor, the only actual neighbor in my block neighborhood at all that is my age and I would like to talk to, because there's a couple other neighbors I have that they're my age or a bit like a year difference. They're also go to a local pretty snobbish school and don't frequently like to hang out with people who don't go to their school. Is kind of sucks because I used to hang out with them sometimes. That was fun. But I had a friend who lived 2 houses down from me as a kid, and we played a lot of Mario Kart and a lot of Animal Crossing and a lot of Pokemon together, and that was fun as hell. And a lot of fuck me, Star Fox Assault was a thing we played. Played a lot of Wii games, played a lot of Brawl. Anyway, that was fun. But yeah, I have a lot of fun memories doing download play with Mario Kart. Funny thing, we at my middle school we got on tour buses a lot because we had at least one big field trip a year. In 6th grade, that was middle school. I was only there for middle school. I had a bunch of friends who were there for 5th grade as well, but I wasn't. For middle school, for 6th grade, we went to Big Sur. It's like this place up in mountains-ish in the woods, and we camped there. And the year after, my 7th grade year, the 6th grade class had to postpone going there for a while. Didn't get to go, I think, because there was a massive wildfire, and that sucked. Anyway, though, didn't take a tour bus for that, but it was a big field trip. We all carpooled up in parent cars and camped in our own individual groups. And I got the shitty tent, which leaked at the flap, and it kept pooling, so we didn't want it to pool, so the obvious solution was have someone sleep, because it was at the bottom of the flap, someone just sleeps against that. So I got that duty first night, and woke up soaked. Sorry, taking a drink. Because my throat's getting dry from all this talking. Things happen. So I woke up soaking because it rained all night. Ended up going, the fucking big thing we went to on that trip was there was this lighthouse. We climbed to the top of the lighthouse. I would honestly say that wind chill put that below freezing, well below freezing, because it was right on the water, as you know, most lighthouses are, you know. I don't feel like bad about using a super missile on this guy because super missiles are bad to use against Fantoon. Would demonstrate that, but I'm out of super missiles. I don't mind. I've never actually done that, actually. Wind chill put that below freezing, probably. Well below, because it was on the ocean, and it was night, and it was like October or November, so it was already chilly, and it was raining a bit and misting a lot, and that was not fun. And we ended up getting to the top and getting hot chocolate, and then going down and going home or back to the campsite, and had people literally just light a fire in the fire pit and camp next to it, or camp practically in it to warm up, and not even eat because of that, because they didn't want to move to make their food. It fucking sucked. But the other group, because we had to split into 2 groups because there were about 50 of us, so the other group went early in the day. They went around like noon, 1, so it was marginally warm. It was dark. It was starting to get dark, but when we got there, so that was fun. 7th grade, we went to Yosemite, obviously. That was the first time we had a tour bus. It was still snowed there. Like, there was still snow on the ground. It wasn't actively snowing, except the first day was kind of. But, so we had the opportunity to have a snowball fight one day on one of our hikes. Those hikes sucked. Like, they were fun, but damn were they long. And since they were day hikes, we were out there the whole day, so we were carrying lunch and shit all on our backs, and toiletries, and I'm very glad I didn't have to take a shit in the woods, because I don't wanna, but like, looked away because my computer flashed up an alert. Don't do that while you're fighting Phantoon, you'll die. We went cross-country skiing that time. I'm just giving you a whole backstory for what I did in middle school. It was... shut the fuck up. Listen to me talk. I know you're not talking, but don't judge. I like talking about my past, because I don't do anything interesting in my present, so... But we had snowball fights. We went cross-country skiing for a day. That was fun. It was cold as hell, and I fell down a lot, and I'm bad at skiing. I've never actually gone skiing except there. But that was on the first night there. I went hiking with 2 soaked boots because I thought, oh hey, look, there's a puddle. I'm gonna go through that. It looks about an inch deep, maybe. It was more like a foot deep. Sunk both shoes into it. Went on, and that was at night, and then we went on another hike right after, so my boots were soaked. And there was this one time, like Wednesday or Thursday, because we were there a whole week. There's this dude in my class, fucking genius he is. Leans on one of the back of, we had like tent cabins. I think that's what they're called. We called them tent cabins. And there were heaters on the back because it was freaking cold. So this guy I know, I wouldn't, maybe friend, I don't know. Never talked to him really. He goes to lean on the back of the tent cabin and puts his hand on the heater and starts screaming about it. And my mom's doing one of the chaperoning jobs, and she's standing right there, and she goes, well, what the fuck, put some ice on it. And so he picks up a thing of ice off the ground, puts it on the fucking heater. And actually, he actually was thinking, because he told us later that's exactly what he was thinking, that's what was meant. I just smacked my controller against my fucking desk. And then in 8th grade we went to Washington, D.C., and that was interesting, because we took a red-eye out of SFO, San Francisco, got into DC at 8 a.m. and immediately got on the bus, and I can't sleep on airplanes for shit, so I ended up sleeping on the tour bus as we went, I think we went to Jamestown. And in that time, my friend had managed to run down my entire DS battery because they were playing download play. I think they were playing Star Fox Command at that point, because I hate Star Fox Command. I hate the single player. I hate your goddamn, command decisions. It's not fun. It's not fun to me. I just want to fly. Then again, I do love Star Fox Assault. We played Star Fox Assault a lot. I'm part of it's called the Revo League. It's a thing. It's competitive Star Fox Assault. Go look it up. Actually, I'm not sure how well you can Google it anymore because their old forum got destroyed by the host. And that sucks. But God, I'm just losing health up the ass. We played that a lot. Revo League is fun as hell. And also competitive SFA is fun as hell because there's no vehicles, there's none of the overpowered character isn't allowed in either. Vehicles, I'm not going to go into that. If I go play Star Fox Assault, I'll go into that if I do some versus matches with some friends. Not sure who, because neither of the other people in this channel like shooters. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, we played a lot of Star Fox Assault. We played generally by competitive rules, with a few modifications. But anyway, DC. So, the first night, we are going to our hotel, and we get there, and turns out that, for whatever reason, no one had cleaned up our room, so we weren't allowed in until they cleaned them up. So we had to wait outside in our bus for an hour. So we started an impromptu game of football on a tour bus, and managed to go for 5 minutes before someone told us to fucking stop it. Then the next day, we were again bored on our tour bus, and we're not sleeping because we're fucking idiots. Why would you sleep on a tour bus that you're gonna be on for hours at a time? Motherfucker! Does that just fuck with me, I swear to God. So, someone had, well, again, the night time before we got in the hotel, again, other thing, after the football was taken away, there's this kid we knew. He was like 5'2", and like really good at contorting himself. So we said, you're small, you can fit into tiny places, let's put you in the luggage compartment. Because that seemed like an intelligent fucking idea at the time. Just bent down to scratch my ankle, put my face in the mic. That was interesting. Where the hell's the other one? It's gonna be, it has to be somewhere. But so we did that, and they told us to take him out of the luggage compartment. Which was something I didn't think I'd hear that day. Take your friend out of the fucking luggage compartment, guys. And then the next day, we got... What the hell? See that one? I don't see the other one. There we go. Shit. Go up. The next day, we were on there for a long-ass time. Going on the highway. So... It's one of those tour buses that has a bathroom in the back, because we rented them for 5 days, 6 days, because it was through some program that does... It looks like I'm moving backwards. It was through a program that does those for, like, schools and shit. And so there's a bathroom in the back, so one of my friends goes to go in the bathroom, and immediately as soon as he gets in there, these other two guys, another two of our friends, jump up and just pin the door shut, and... He doesn't notice until he tries to come out, and then he starts banging on the door, and they're just kind of leaning against it, shoving it closed. And then one of the teachers comes back and is like, what's going on here? And they're like, nothing. They're leaning against the door, nothing's happening. And there's muffled shouts coming from the bathroom. And so the teacher's like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah. Well, how about you come this way a bit? So I think someone needs to use the bathroom. And so they did, and the guy got out, but it was funny. We lock a guy in the bathroom. That's funny. I don't know. I'm bad at telling funny stories. It was funny at the time. I have a friend who went on that trip who got a bathroom that the door was put on backwards, so you could lock people in the bathroom, but you couldn't lock the bathroom when you're in it, which seems like a design flaw to me. But, oh well. I'm not designing fucking hotels. I design things in Minecraft. Also, another thing I'm probably going to end up doing a server tour of the Minecraft server that I have, that me and Zebra and Fox and a couple of other friends are on, and we have a giant fucking rainbow and black house. Like, the black house has 5 stories, and each story has a line of windows going around it, and they're a different color each time. Fox has a tiny white house. A little marble. This is FTB modded Minecraft, by the way. Fox has a tiny little marble house with blood waterfalls running down the front. So, you know, there's that. And we have a couple other friends who are actually decent at building things, because I'm very bad at designing aesthetic stuff. I live in square houses made of stone brick. Oh, motherfucker, I just dumped 3 missiles. I live in square houses made of stone brick or of, like, whatever common material I can find. And they're square, and they have a lot of light, and they're very easy to build in. Fuck this. And I can fit a lot of tech in them, which is my main goal. I've been going nearly 50 minutes now. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the gravity suit. You're supposed to go to Meridia, so I think I'll go to the tube enter Meridia there, save there, and be done. Or something. I don't know, man. I like this game a lot, and so I'll just keep playing and talking. It's nice talking. I like recording a lot. I miss it, really. But yeah, so that was 8th grade. We also had, in 7th grade, we took a beach trip. It was like an end of the year thing that some of the teachers was like, holy shit, this class is fucking insane. Let's take them on a beach trip and maybe they'll let their insanity out there. We were every class I've been in and every school I've been in so far, I've been referred to as the class that's coming, which I take pride in. That next year's teacher needs a warning about our class. But yeah. So fuck me. So we went on a camping trip. It was at this place called Sunset Beach. It was this really cool beach place. Jump over the middle there, and we had fun. Planned all the camping and the fooding and stuff ourselves. And most of the other people were like, "Oh, let's make hot dogs and grill this stuff." My group, we got Pop-Tarts and tortilla chips as our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, so there was other foods, but it was all stuff that didn't need to be prepared at all, and we always ended up eating first, and didn't have any cleanup work to do. But so I was with three of my idiot friends. There's this one dude. This dude's fucking crazy. Great guy, just bloody insane. So we were up late, just talking quietly, as you do. And we had a lantern because everyone had a lantern because you go out and piss in the middle of the night. You need a lantern to light you. It was like an electronic lantern, had like a windable thing. So we discovered it has a radio function built in. So my friend goes out and he's like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna be right back." And so he switches the radio to the Spanish station and runs around the campsite with the Spanish station radio blaring at max volume, just like running around playing the Spanish station. And apparently one of the chaperones was like, "Fuck that!" So she gets up and chases after him. And so he comes running back by our tent. The tent flap's still up, and he chucks the lantern in and keeps going. And about 15 minutes later, he just comes back with chaperone, like not a hand on him, but like following him very closely. I don't know how to say it. And he comes back in and grabs the lantern, gives it back to the chaperone. It's like, fuck, man. That was a fun fucking trip, man. Ended up on the beach for a while. Oh, that was nice. Ended up on the beach for a while because it was, Sunset Beach. It was a fun time. There was a tree we all climbed, even though we were told specifically not to climb it. My 7th grade teacher looked like he looked like a Marine drill sergeant, like buzz cut hair, about 6'4", real big dude. Nice guy, but he also, year after I graduated that school, he brought in a Scottish claymore, I think it was, some sort of giant-ass sword, and just mounted it on his wall, and said that if you ever dislike my teaching decisions, I dare you to challenge me to a duel, and I will use this. And I thought that was fucking brilliant, because, it's just cool. I like that guy. Anyway, yeah, middle school was a fucking wild-ass time. I described it as a wild-ass time because high school is nothing like that. Like, all my friends are like, well, none of my friends are like drug, alcohol, fucking sex, rock and roll. I don't know. I'm lame. I sit in my bed all day, watch Netflix. Fuck this, man. I could go for the wall jump things down there. Let's do that, and then let's go find a safe spot in Meridia. I just want to keep playing, man. I just want to keep playing, but as soon as I do this, I have to go take the dog for a walk, and after that, there's not going to be too much time. It's 3:30. It's gotten to the point where it's cool enough to take the dog for a walk, and she has been wanting to do that for a while. And I have to figure out what the hell I'm doing about some things and stuff. There's not an item in there. Oh right, I'm usually supposed to have the X-ray scope by now. All right. Whoa! Shouldn't have made that. Come on. There we go. Okay. There's something in here. Another super missile. I swear there's... No, that's Zero Mission where you jump the gap and then there's the room with like 20. I want to play Zero Mission now, but I don't want to have to deal... I need to get a new cart. That's a save room. I'm not getting a save room yet. I need to get a new Zero Mission cart because so fucking far... Hey, asshole. Fucking stop placing frog bastards. Oh god damn, that's a terrible fucking... Let's try this. There we go. Nope! Ho! That was fucking awesome. Alright, go in. Alright, now this is where you're supposed to learn how to wall jump. Fucking... Alright, fuck this. There we go. See, I'm pretty good at this game. Right now we have more power bombs. We have more power bombs than super missiles. Seems like a poor priority. God damn it. Alright, we're going over here. Apparently I'm a lot better at doing the right wall than the left wall. Not sure how that works, but... It's like there's this item in Blue Bryn Star where you have to shine spark up a shaft. The first time I did that, I got to the top and I wall jumped the whole way up. It was fun. I like wall jumping. Makes me feel like I'm actually good at something. Fuck you. Fuck you. I was gonna get a good speed run. I'm not gonna go down for the Decora down there. I nearly called it an echidna. Oh, I can get those items now too. Let's get items in here too. There's this one. Go in here. Fucking open the door. Right, oh wait, right. Powerbomb kills that thing. This is going to be an hour-long Let's Play. I don't know if I'm going to cut this or I'm just going to upload it as a solid hour segment. I don't care, man. I like it being as long as it is. I really do. I like it the longer, so I just don't have to keep changing videos. That's how I like it when I watch Let's Plays. I've been watching a lot of Let's Plays recently. Not going to drop any names. I've been watching some modded Fallout stuff. Quite a bit of that, actually. Been watching a lot of Super Metroid. Well, that's actually the reason why I chose now to start doing Super Metroid, because I was watching some Super Metroid Let's Plays and was like, fuck, this is cool. I've been watching a bit of Pokemon. Probably gonna do some Pokemon Let's Plays. Fuck you. Get up there, you ass. No. Yeah, there we go. Gonna do some Pokemon Let's Plays soon. When I either get a plug to hook my Game Boy player, my GameCube with my Game Boy player up to the capture, up to a computer screen, or when I get when I get a part to hook my Game Boy player into my capture card, or when I get a part to hook my DS up to my machine, my computer thing. Now we have 25 power bombs and 15 super missiles, and 105 missiles, 1 reserve tank, 6 energy tanks. You know, I really should have gone for the... Yeah, I'm gonna go back. This is just gonna take forever, but I'm down here. You know what? I'm not gonna go to Meridia yet. Maybe I will. Fuck. No, go back up here. Jesus, I want to go down there to get the missile, and get whatever it is that requires a gravity suit down here. Then I'm gonna go back to the elevator room, grab the like 4 items that are off that room, and then I'm gonna save and I'm gonna quit. Because if I don't, then I'll go back to Blue Brinstar and I'll start hunting items there a bit, and then I wouldn't mind that. Let's go to Blue Brinstar. Let's go do that, and then let's go to Blue Brinstar, and then let's end up stopping in Meridia. E-Tank, nice. Could use a lot more of those. Because my last Super Metroid Let's Play, got to Ridley, only had 4 energy tanks. And I had to make an emergency energy tank run. This is going to be a lot more equipped, because I just did Let's Play that was... I followed a guide, but I wanted to see what the most efficient route for getting 100% is. So I followed a guide for that. Sue me. I don't care. It was fun. I had fun. That's what this is about. This game is about having fun. Games are about having fun. Fun is about having fun. Fuck you. Not you in particular. I was talking about the enemies, actually. So let's go this way. That was nicely executed. There's a place up next door, middle door on the right, I think, that has like 3 missiles and a reserve tank, I think. Or there's missiles, there's tanks, there's a reserve tank in here somewhere. Alright, let's grab this one. Why the hell did I do that just now? Why not wait? Why not wait? Now I have to enter, or exit and re-enter the room. Oh my god. This is fun. This is a really fun game. I like talking to. Shit. I can't think of anything to talk about, but... yeah. Yeah. Like I said, reserve tank, then you go down. So there's 5 missiles through that one door off the elevator. Or 5 items off that one door. 3 items in this room, because there's a missile tank here. And spoiler alert, for like 5 seconds whenever this tune finishes. Again, I don't have sound on, so I can't tell when the tune's gonna finish. More missiles. Cool. And then there's another expansion up top side. And I think that's all that I can get in Green Brinstar currently. Maybe it's all that there is in Green Brinstar, not really sure. Right, you go up here. And you kill everything. On your way through. Super missiles, that's right. That's because this is super missile early. Not glitch, it's a mock ball to get the super missiles early. And I want to learn to do that. Like, I want to practice and get good at that and do shit with it. But I haven't put in the time yet. Need to figure that out, because I like speedrunning games. And I may end up recording a speedrun of Zero Mission and then just post-commentating it. Because oh my fucking god. Alright. Well, shine spark to the top then it is. Fuck me. Lost a whole lot of energy there. Don't really care. I'm gonna get items in Blue Brinstar now. And then I'm gonna go back to Red Brinstar. Clear the one thing that I need to clear. I need to go to the tube room. I don't know if there are any more items in Red Brinstar either. I mean, I'll figure it out. This is a 100% run, so I'm gonna have to make a checklist of everything. Not that door. This door. Don't know why I didn't get this my first go through. It's easy. It's a wall jump. Or 5. If you're really crappy at them like me and you can't aim them. We've hit an hour and 4. Good. Need content. There we go. That's the type of wall jumping I'm good at. Well, I'm good at most wall jumping types. Not there's really a type of wall jumping per se. Fuck you, you giant side hoppers. Fuck you. And you too. God damn it. need some. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing. I'm also putting together a team for Pokemon Let's Plays. I said that last time. I do need to stop soon because I'm just repeating myself. Yeah. Playing with a mic in the way is not the easiest thing. Okay. Fucking do the thing. I don't know. I need to figure out. I don't have that many games I can Let's Play, really. Like, there's. Obviously, I can do Metroid games and Pokemon games. I can do Call of Duty games, but I don't feel like it. And same thing with Halo. Like, Halo I like. Call of Duty, I like some of them. But I'm very bad at both of them, and I'm probably pretty bad at. And it takes concentration, so I can't commentate as well. Up here is a really cool. Nope, because I hit the fucking edge of it. But there you go. There's an invisible floor to run along. If I had the X-ray scope, which I'm gonna get as soon as when I'm going back into Red Brinstar, I'm gonna get the X-ray visor on my way through because I have a lot more E-tanks now, so I can afford the health loss that comes with that room. What type of... Well, shit. I wanted to know what type of block that was. Oh well. Fuck it. There we go. And out the other way. And now I think that's Blue Brinstar cleared. Brinstar, as I keep fucking saying. I can't speak. Jesus. Yeah. Probably gonna do a Let's Play of Mass Effect, actually. Oh, but there's items up there. Items! Jesus Christ. Alex, you're a piece of shit. Do I really want to... God damn. Well, I'm getting the items now, because I went to look up as like a pointing up gesture. I'm getting the items now. All 2 of them. Really should have got... You know what? Fuck it. We might... Depends on how I feel, how the time looks after I get done with this shaft. I can do things. I can go back to my ship, the ship area, and I can do the Shine Spark thing to get to the top of that room and go into that. There's like a little missile expansion on the side. I can then also go, there's another route I can take. Fuck me. There's another route I can take. Fuck this. Fuck you. There's another route I can take back into here. It's like an alternate route. It'll get me 2 missile expansions. And just so you guys are aware, I am absolutely going to use the restore points that the Wii U Virtual Console allows. Because there's a thing in there that if I don't get it right, fuck you. If I don't get it right the first time, I'm going to end up spending quite a bit of time backtracking. Which is does not good for video make. I don't want to backtrack an entire thing like that. Oh, did it first try. What are we going to get up here? Super missiles. Nice. Could do with more of those. And then this out here. Oh, I want to try my grappling technique that I remember working. There we go. That's how it worked. I just swing and swing. I didn't do the shitty grapple leap sort of thing. Unless I had to. Fucking cancel that. And we're at the top. And that's a much easier way to go to the top. Well, it's not at all easier. It took more time probably because making sure everything was frozen before I did my run-up. I think people are getting home too. So this might actually be a cut short Let's Play episode. But you can probably hear the dog barking. I think that's people coming home. There we go. And we're gonna get this one. We're gonna save and restore all my items and kit. And then we're gonna go to the side on the left, grab those 2 missile tanks. You know, I said this in my last time. My last run of this, I did for a while do a lot of video game graphics work. Not really a lot, fan game graphics work. But like I don't know. I did those Alcoons there, those are called Alcoons. And that green palette was the shittiest thing because I never could get it right. It took me forever and I ended up just using someone else's suggested palette. The other thing I did a couple Metroid designs. I did a Metroid tank design. You know, the tank that Baby Metroid's in. God, I hate this shit. And then we go on through here. Oh right, there's an E-tank in here too. I forgot about that. I don't need to refill. I'll just keep going on. Keep holding on or some shit. I don't know. I can't sing. Don't make me sing. Don't ever ask me to sing. I can't do it. Fuck you. Fucking yapping maw, those are called. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why you would call it a yapping maw. That doesn't sound like a very enemy-like name. There you go. Through the wall, wave beam. Yeah. There you go. Energy tank. So we're now at 9 E-tanks and 2 reserve. So that brings us to a total of 11 E-tanks. So you finish this game out with... Fuck me. Fucking hell. Finish this game out with 18 E-tanks. Which is a very nice number in my opinion. Second most of any Metroid game, because all the Prime games do 14. Zero Mission I think does 12. Because yeah, Fusion does 20, which is insane. And I love it. Fucking go up, or go down, lava. Or that's acid technically. Not like fucking trippin' dude acid, but like other type of acid. Alright, I'm gonna create a restore point here. And I'm gonna hope that I get this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a restore point from when I was also going through the, fuck me. Alright. I know where it is, though. Yeah, so I'm doing this for my Let's Play. Fuck you guys. Alright, fuck you too again. I know exactly where it is, I'm just missing the jump every time. Close this. God damn it. I'm not backtracking. I'm not going back through that again. Let's... I'm just gonna keep doing this. I might cut part of this out, because it's an hour and 15-minute video so far. Yes! No! Okay. Jesus. I nearly fell and got none of them. That's one of those things I do like about Super Metroid and 2D games and Metroid games in general, is that I know the timing. No! Shit. We're going through that again. I am not backtracking. I am an idiot. I am a grade A idiot. Alright. So let's shoot that shit out of the way. Whew, let's do this again. Again, end up with 145 missiles, I believe. Then we're gonna go out of here. We're gonna go get the X-ray scope from Red Brinstar, and then we're gonna go smash the tube and enter Meridia. Sounds like a fun time to me. Alright. We're good. Fuck this. Why do I... Oh! They put frogs in there. Cheeky bastards. I like this game. They're tricky like that. I need to... That's another thing that I do. I automatically have my recording voice that I am louder and enunciatier and clearer as well generally, and more, I project more, which is nice for recording. I do this all automatically. It's a thing I do, probably from my theater training. Don't think there are any other green Brinstar items, really. Not sure, though. I'll have to do... So far as I'm aware, we have 30 power bombs, 25 super missiles, 145 missiles, and 9 energy tanks, 2 reserve tanks. So we're missing 2 reserve, 5 energy tanks. Still trying to find, what the fuck did I do there? There's missing 5 super missile tanks, 4 power bomb tanks, 17 missile tanks. That was really not that hard. I just had to think about it for a bit. And that's all I'm missing. So that brings me to 5, 17, 22, 24, 27, 31, plus space jump, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm missing about 35 items. That means I'm at 65%, which is damn good, if I say so, for my not knowing what the hell I'm doing half the time here. Alright. Let's drop a power bomb here. And let's go in here. And let's have a hell of a fun time. Alright, already off to a good start. I may make another restore point at the end of this room, because I did that last time. Didn't end up needing it, but I always get very close to death in this room, though I have a lot more. And I'm also very much liking... I came up with this grapple technique for myself when I was a lot younger, and then I stopped using it because I forgot how to do it. I just ended up mashing B to try and grapple repeatedly, which didn't work, obviously. My voice is going all scratchy because I've been recording. I've recorded probably 2 hours total footage today because I had a couple scrapped recordings due to audio quality and blowing out my own stuff because I had the wrong settings down. Yeah. Up here, there's a little fucking thing here. This is cool as hell. I like this game. Alright, now back out. No need for a restore point. See, that's the other thing. I wish I could delete restore points. Just say, don't have one here anymore, because I am always paranoid that I'll just hit one of those by accident and then just lose progress. Which, I mean, I guess, since it doesn't take into account... Well, if I've saved before that, then... If I've saved between the time I made the restore point and I accidentally reverted, then I could at least go back to the save data by resetting the game. But if I haven't, then fuck. I'm fucked. Alright. We're at a lot of percent. I also liked in Zero Mission how, and Fusion 2 partially, when you did things, you could tell how many items you had left in an area. It would tell you on the map screen, and like you could use that to determine how many items you were missing, and I also like to determine percentages from that. Right, cool. Oh, that was a lot quicker than it was last time. The last time I did that, it took probably a good 10 seconds before it registered and did the thing and cracked the tube. Alright. We're done for today. I'll probably cut this into... I might cut this into 2 or 3 parts, because I'm at an hour and 20 on the record clock. But yeah, this was fun as hell, and I hope you guys liked it, because I liked it. So, I'll put this up sooner or later. Yeah. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.